Welcome to Breath Connection virtual April edition. We're going to be doing a 45-minute breath practice with practices from the Himalayan kriya yoga tradition. And I always like to introduce the word kriya, which is a Sanskrit word that means an action that leads to one's evolution, which sometimes may sound a little lofty, but I like to think of it that each practice that we do, each breath pattern, each technique is a kriya in action that we're doing. And what is evolution? It is a change, an opportunity to try something new, to do something differently. So kriyas are actions that we do that interrupt our typical normal patterns, maybe our repetitive habits or addictive loops of thinking or behavior that we get into. And when we do a kriya, we give ourselves the opportunity to interrupt that, and maybe something new or a positive change can emerge from that space. So if any emotions or memories or difficult experiences come up for you during the practice, my invitation is to just allow it to come up, even if it feels difficult, even if it maybe feels uncomfortable or painful. See if you can just allow whatever's there to be there, to breathe with it, because on the other side of the kriya is space and opportunity for something new. So see if you can stay with it and breathe through it, whatever arises. And the other thing I'll say is that we will be doing some movement. So if you know you have physical injuries or anything doesn't feel good in your body, please take care of yourself. Since we're virtual, it's hard to help everyone modify or know exactly what you need. So please modify any movements if you need to. And if you need to skip a movement because you know it's aggravating something in your body, please do that. And you can always just do the breath pattern without the movement. The other thing that I'll add is anyone here pregnant? Yes, congratulations. One really important thing is that when you're pregnant, you don't want to do any holding of the breath, no breath retention, because you don't want to starve your baby of oxygen. So there will be a few times where I may guide the group to hold their breath, and please just skip those parts. And there will be a few other things that practices that aren't recommended during pregnancy, and I'll give you other options to do during those times as well. So no holding up the breath, most important thing. I think with that, let's welcome Shayna. So good to see you. Let's get started with the practice. And let's begin by sitting up nice and tall, finding our shoulders over our hips with a nice long spine. And allowing maybe a few rolls of the shoulders as we start to turn our attention inwards and start to focus on our body and our breath. And if you like, you can take a few gentle rolls of the neck, starting to connect your breath with your movement, moving slow. And in the next few breaths, come to stillness. And you can close your eyes or simply lower your gaze. And from here, bring your full attention to your breath and notice how it feels to breathe in your body this morning. To help us really focus and tune into the breath, we're going to place one hand on our chest, one hand on our belly. And as we breathe in, really feel into the body expanding with the breath in, belly expanding, lungs filling with air, ribs expanding outwards, chest blossoming. And when you exhale, feel your belly relaxing inwards, your lungs emptying, your ribs releasing. As you breathe, really feeling this full wave-like motion of the breath, inhaling, breathing in, filling up, And exhaling, breathing out, emptying, releasing. Deep, full breaths. Start to slow the breath down a little bit. This is your home base. If any of the practices ever get too much, you can always come here to this deep, slow breath. One hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Good. Now I want us to bring our hands to the sides of our waist. And as you breathe, really feel the sides of your body expand. As you inhale and release inwards towards your center as you exhale. Perhaps exaggerating the movements of the breath a little bit on the sides of your body. Good. Let's move our hands to our mid back now. Just right around your low ribs, just below them. And as you breathe, see if you can really breathe into your back and feel your back muscles expand a little bit as you inhale, your back ribs expand. And feel yourself release a little on your exhale. Probably the most subtle sensation on your back. But see if you can bring your awareness there and really tune into how even the back of the body is affected by your breath. Bring your hands down, allow them to relax on your lap. But now see if you can integrate that all together. Breathing in, feeling your body expand in all directions, 360 degrees around your torso. Like a balloon. And as you exhale, feel yourself deflating, emptying, and drawing inwards towards your center line, towards your spine. Breathing in, expanding in all directions, back, front, side. Breathing out, releasing, drawing inwards. 360-degree breath. Full body awareness as you breathe. Good. We're going to keep this 360 breath and begin box breathing. For box breath, I'm going to count 5 counts for the inhale. We're going to hold the breath for 5 counts. We're going to count 5 counts for the exhale and hold the breath out for 5 counts. So if you're pregnant, you're just going to do a 5 count inhale and a 5 count exhale and skip the holds. So for everyone else, we'll do the holds on the 5 count. So let's begin by syncing up our breath together, breathing all the air out. And then inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, continue counting on your own. Keeping a steady pace with your counting, synchronizing your counting with your breath. And if you get distracted or thoughts pop up, that's totally normal. It's not a problem. Just gently direct your attention back to your breathing and your counting. As you count, feeling the full sensations of the breath all around the torso, allowing your breath and your mind to move together, breathing and counting. Everything else fades into the background. Become totally absorbed in the practice. Enjoy the simplicity of it. Just breathing, just counting, nothing else. We'll do one more full round of breath like this. And after your last round, just allow your breathing to return to a natural flow. In and out through the nose. And we'll continue with this slow, deep breath in and out through the nose. No holding now, just breathing fluidly. And we'll add in some movements. As we breathe in, just gently lifting the palms up towards the chest. Palms face up. And as we exhale, we turn the palms down and gently float the hands back down. Breathing in, the palms come up to about chest or shoulder height. And we exhale, Float the palms back down. Synchronizing our breath with our movement. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gentle, slow, intentional movement and breath. Feeling our body and breath move together in harmony. And even though this motion and this breath is repetitive, can you see if you can really give each one your full attention, your full focus? Each breath is a new opportunity, a new moment. You never know what might happen or what you might discover if you really give your full presence to it. See if you can open your mind and really be curious about what's here, about what you might experience in your breath, in your body. Good. We'll do just a few more, so really give it your full attention. Deep, full breaths, gentle movements. We'll do one more round like this. Then allow your hands to float down. And we'll start. We'll pause for a moment in stillness and just notice how you're feeling right now. If anything shifted since we began this practice, notice any sensations or emotions in your body. And we'll begin to warm up a little more. The next practice is working on strengthening our navel center, which is our physical and energetic core of the body. And for this, we're going to breathe in deeply through the nose, just like we were doing, except we're going to hold the breath and pump the navel 11 times. And when I say pump the navel, I mean press the belly back towards the spine, almost as if your belly was like a bellows. So we're going to hold the breath and full of air, pump 11 times, and then breathe out. And Amvita, you can continue with the same practice that we were just doing instead of this one. So for everyone else, we'll begin navel center strengthening, which is also a really great practice for strengthening our inner stability and ability to move through intense experiences. So we'll breathe all the air out. And we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. We'll hold the breath and pump the navel 11 times, pressing the belly towards the spine. After the 11th pump, breathe out through the nose slowly. Breathe in deep through the nose. Hold the breath, pump the navel 11 times, pressing the belly back. And then when you're complete, exhale slowly through the nose. Continuing at your own pace, breathing in slowly, deeply, holding the breath in full of air, pump the navel 11 times. And then exhaling slowly through the nose. Keeping your spine nice and tall, sitting up strong, and really engaging all the core muscles as you pump the navel. With each pump, you can really imagine that you're strengthening and your core, your ability to stay stable and solid through the challenges of life. You can also imagine that your pumps are like a bellows, stoking the metaphorical fire in your belly, igniting your capacity to take clear and strong action in the world. Be fully focused on the breath, on the practice. Each breath is a new opportunity to come back to the present moment. Whatever's going on in your mind or distractions or anything, it's not a problem. We can all be there, and you can still gently choose to direct your attention to your breath, your movement, to your pumping. Good, we'll just do a few more rounds of this one. So really make it count. We'll do one more round. After your last round, come back to stillness. We'll begin to add in a little more movement to the breath practice with a spinal warm up. So for this kriya, we're gonna bring our hands to this cactus shape and breathe in through the nose as we arch the spine. And then breathe out through the mouth as we round the upper back, bring the hands into fists, elbows in together, and curl inwards. And breathe in through the nose as we arch, palms open, and breathe out through the mouth as we curl our fists and elbows in. And breathe in, expand, open the chest, open the heart, and breathe out. Curl inwards and stretch. Good. Continue at your own pace, moving slowly and breathing deeply. There's a fluid breath, so there's no holding of the breath here. It's deep, full. And as you breathe out, you can even stick out your tongue or make a little sound to help you release anything you no longer want to carry. When we're breathing in, filling up with fresh energy, fresh oxygen, and we're breathing out, emptying out, releasing anything we no longer need. And breathing in, breathing out. Good. See if you can stretch a little further. And if there's any tension in the neck or shoulders or physical discomfort in the body, see if you can just breathe with it, allow it to be there, as long as it's not, aggravating an injury or something like that. Use your breath. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth, emptying fully. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Using your movements to deepen the breath. To feel more in tune. With the wave of the breath. Deep and full. Giving each breath, each movement your full attention. Bringing in fresh energy on the inhale and letting go, emptying out anything you no longer need to carry on the exhale. You can start to breathe a little faster and move a little faster if you like. Picking up the energy. Breathing a little deeper. Stay with it. Just a few more like this. Last 3. Last 5. For this one, take a deep breath in. Fill up all the way, sit up tall. And then hold the breath if you're practicing breath holding. And stay. If you're not, you can just allow your breath to return to a natural pace. If you're holding the breath, stay with it. And gently release when you're ready. Slow, deep breath. You can come back to your home base, putting one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, really feeling your breath flow in and out through the nose. You're welcome to intentionally slow down the breath a little, which will help slow down the heart rate. This is incredible training to teach the body and the nervous system how to stabilize and come back to center, come back to baseline after an intense experience. Good. When you're ready, you can release the hands, and we'll do one more active breath and movement practice before we start to wind it down into more meditative space. And this practice is really great for releasing any emotions or energy that you are ready to let go of. And for this practice, we're going to bring our arms up, palms into fists with the thumb inside. And this is going to be a strong, forceful, quick breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'll demonstrate it first. As we breathe in, we're going to bring just our forearms back, keeping the shoulders and the upper arms in place. So breathe in through the nose, forearms back. And then as we breathe out through the mouth, strong, forceful breath with the forearms coming forward. So it looks like this. All right, so I'm gonna put on some music and we're gonna do this together just for about a minute. So really give it your all. And for this practice, you can also keep your eyes open if that feels better, and just pick one solid spot to gaze at. It might help you feel a little more stable. All right, let's begin. Breathe out all the air and we'll start. And really channel any frustration or anger into your movement, into your breath. Anything you're ready to just let go of, or anything you just want to get out of your system. Strong, powerful breath. Really forceful on the exhale. Stay with it, go deeper, let it all out. Lost 30 seconds or so. Good. Lost cue. Make them count. And good. Let it go. Shake out the hands. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Shake, 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 shake. You can shake your head, shake your arms, shake your body. Let it all out. Any excess energy or emotion, you're constantly let it out. Deep, full breath. You can flutter your lips if you like. And we'll slowly start to wind it down. Gently slowing down our movements and coming back to stillness. And we'll do one last breath hold together. If you're practicing that, take a deep breath in and hold the breath. Otherwise, you can just come back to your home base, breathing in and out through the nose. Everyone else, sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, and stay. When you're ready, you can gently exhale. Coming back to your home base, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Allowing the breath to flow naturally. Really breathing in and savoring the sweet, life-giving oxygen on your inhale and the release of carbon dioxide and other waste products on your exhale. Savoring this intelligent, beautiful flow of the breath. We'll continue with this slow, deep breath in and out through the nose. And we'll come back to this practice that we did towards the beginning of class. Breathing in, lifting the palms up towards the chest or shoulder height, and breathing out, palms down. Once again, synchronizing our breath with our movement. You can close your eyes and start to go deeper into your own experience. See if you can slow down your breath and movement even more. Noticing if anything feels different from the first time we did this practice. Really giving your body and your breath your full attention. Slow, deep breaths, gentle movements. Really finding the sweetness in the breath of the movement. Breathing in the air, taking in this nourishment, this life-giving breath that keeps us alive 24/7, even when we're not paying this much attention to it. Perhaps as we move and breathe, we start to feel a deep and genuine sense of gratitude for our breath, for our ability to be here on this earth. Breathing. We'll do a few more rounds of this, letting yourself become fully absorbed in the breath. In the next few breaths, when you feel ready, you can let go of the movement and gently come to stillness. And we'll have a moment to take any stretches or gentle movements that feel good in the body. One that I really like is breathing in, circling the body over the hips, and breathing out towards the back, doing some torso and hip circles. You could also take a side stretch. Whatever you're doing, can you do it with this full presence and awareness of the breath in the body? And whatever feels good. Maybe a few more rolls of the shoulders and the neck. Listen to what you intuitively feel called, how you intuitively feel called to move. Practicing listening to the wisdom of the body. Take a few more breaths for gentle movement, intuitive movement. And when you feel ready, we'll settle back into stillness, finding your seat, long spine, relaxed shoulders, relaxed jaw, relaxed face. And we'll return to this nice, slow, deep breath in and out through our nose. And as we breathe in, we'll repeat silently in our mind the sound so. And as we breathe out, we'll silently repeat the sound hum. And these sounds are Sanskrit Bij mantras, which means they don't have a literal translation per se. It's more of connecting to a certain kind of quality or vibration of the sound. So synchronizing with the inhale and a hum synchronizing with the exhale. Just like with our counting, we're bringing our mind and breath to move together in harmony. Breathing in so, and breathing out hum. Breathing in so, and breathing out hum. Continuing at your own pace, allowing the breath and the sounds of so hum to flow naturally, like the waves of the ocean gently lapping against the shore. And if your mind wanders or you get distracted, it's not a problem. It's completely natural and normal. Just notice if that happens, and then congratulate yourself for noticing. And gently bring your attention back to your breath, to Soham, using your breath and Soham as your anchor into the present moment. Allowing everything else to fade into the background. Your breath and Soham becomes the focus of your attention, leading you deeper and deeper into the present. Continuing to feel the sensations in your body as you breathe. And in the next few breaths, you can release the sounds of Soham and just let go of any effort or technique and simply sit quietly in silence, breathing. And start to become aware of the sounds in the space around you. And start to become aware of the sensations of your seat meeting your chair or your cushion, the support of the furniture or the earth underneath you. You will close by bringing your palms together in front of the heart for a moment of gratitude for our breath, the amazing breath that's literally our ever present companion in this life. Thank you for always being with us and keeping us alive, for sustaining us and nourishing us. Thank you to all the students and the teachers of this tradition who faithfully pass down these practices generation after generation. And thank you to each of you for showing up, for practicing with me, for sharing your energy in this digital space, and for taking this time to invest in yourself and be with yourself. Thank you.